Hey everyone, here we are at the last choose your own adventure for the math square root function in lesson 7, level 3. And this is the last one in the lesson. So let's click on the software engineer salary and see what is up. So in the salary runner class, there's a 1D array of city names, which are strings, and they're using the file reader, so they're getting the cities from here. Interesting. And then there is a 1D array of salaries. They're using the file reader, so they're getting the salaries from here. Got it. And again, those are both arrays. And then they've created a salary object named data. And the salary object must take the array of names, city names, and an array of salaries, which are those salaries in the city, I'm assuming. And we're going to call this calc deviation method. Let's go to the salary class and see what's up there. So there are two private instance variables, both are arrays. There's the string array and int arrays. So the salaries are integers and the city names are strings. And there's our constructor. So it's just what we thought. And there's the getters for cities and salaries. We might need those. And here's the calc and return the amount each salary is from the average salary. So we need to calculate the average salary. So they've actually got a method which does that for us. And so we just need to call that method. We just need to call that method. And we're going to return an array because we need how much each return the square. Oh, no, we're actually going to interesting. And we are going to compute the variance. Got it. Okay. So now can I return each salary from the average? So see what I'm looking at here. I'm thinking what they really mean is method to calculate and return the amount each salary is from the average salary. I think we need to add those things together. And then we take the square root of the variance. I'm assuming that's what it is. So we're going to add all those things together. So calculate the deviation. So I'm going to have I'm just calculating some. So it's going to be an int. That's going to be okay. Deviation equals 0. I should probably call that total deviation. So and I think I'll probably call it tot dev, so I'm not writing so much. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use an enhanced for loop. So for each salary, each int salary in the salaries list. All right, so for int salary in the salaries list, I'm going to take the total deviation and I'm going to take my total deviation plus whatever the salary is. And that's all I should have to do there. And then what I want to do then is I want to return that it's a double, so that's fine. I want to return the square root. Oh, nope, hold on. I forgot I need to do. I don't want the total deviation is the salary minus the average. So salary minus the calc average. So total deviation is going to be a double. And since that's an aside, I wonder if I think, well, calc average is just returning, it's returning everything. So I think I'm going to be okay. Let's see what happens. So I want to return the square root, math.sqrt, of the total deviation. And then in the salary runner class, I just want to take the data and calc deviation. I don't think I need to return anything to that, do I? Nope. No parameters. That's good. And I want to print it out. So I'll go system.out.println and put in my semicolons. There could be a bunch of errors here. So let's see what happens. Not a number. So, because I wonder, the amount each salary is from the average, so I need to do the absolute value of that. So I did the square root, but I need to go math.abs. This is kind of a, I don't know. Okay, that makes sense. Now let's see what happens. And I return the square root. Okay, let's run the test and see if the test is okay with it. This will be the key. Yeah, it did not like that. So add the result of each salary minus the average salary raised to the power of 2. Oh, so gosh, I guess raised to the power of 2. Okay, so I guess I needed to. So I don't need to go absolute value. I need to go how to variance. I forgot about that. So each salary minus the average salary raised to the power of 2. Add the result to the variance variable. I called that total dev. So let's see what happens here. See if it returns 383. Did not. It's not going to like this either, is it? So traverse the salaries array and add the result of each salary minus the average salary raised to the power of 2. Okay, so I traversed the salary array. I took each salary minus the average, took that difference, raised it to the power of 2, added it to this total deviation. So I'll call this variance just like they do here. So I'm going to call this variance. And I'll copy it and I'll call that variance here. So I start with nothing and I keep adding it on. So math.pal, got it. And then I'm going to have to change that. Okay. Then return the square root of the variance. Oh, divide the variance by the number of salaries and return the square root of. Okay. Divide by salaries.length. See if this one's run it again, see what happens. That's not going to do that either. Oh, that did. All right, a lot of work. A lot of work for the variance, but I had to make a lot of sense of this test because I'd forgot about how to calculate the variance. Did they tell me up here at the top? They didn't. I wonder what the algorithm says. I didn't look at the help. Oh, okay. There, they told me. All right, kids. That is it for lesson 3 in the Choose Your Own Adventures. I don't think there's anything in lesson 4 along the Choose Your Own Adventures line, so we will go to lesson 5 next.